Hello everyone. Hello everyone. How y'all doing today? I'd like to welcome y'all back to the channel. Uh, Hope everything is well with you. I hope everything is doing good with you today. I hope that you're in a blessed state of mind. And I hope that uh, you get something out of this video today. It's a video that is set up to help you and help me internally, because that's where success begins, internally. Success is not on the outside of you. Success is not in material possessions. It's not in a lot of the stuff that we consider success to be. A lot of people try to gather a lot of things to make themselves look successful. A car, a house, and clothes and things like that. They are all status symbols. It is your status, is the symbol of your status within this matrix. That's all that is. It is the symbol of your status within how much you played, how well you played the matrix game. That's basically what it is. It just shows how well you can play the matrix game. But if you want to win the game, you have to go within. Jesus always talked about, and a lot of teachers and a lot of shaman or whatever, they talk about the going within. Worrying more about the within than the without. And actually, if you take care of the within, the without would take care of itself. So within, so without, above, below, that type of thing. But I want to get on into the video. I don't want to just hammer along. I want to give you a subject that uh, that most of us relate to, that all of us relate to. If you live around other people, if you've been around other people, unless you're a hermit living up in the woods somewhere, this message should relate to you. Let me read the quote, and then I'm going to elaborate. Okay? It says, God allows us to go through bad relationships to let us know what kind of people are bad for us. Today we're going to talk about relationships. Relationships. Everybody is in some kind of relationship. When I say relationship, I'm not talking about an intimate, romantic love relationship, but there are many different types of relationships. There's professional relationships, there's friendship relationships, there is committed marriage type relationships, there's a relationship with your pets, there's a relationship with yourself, there's relationships with your husband, there's a relationship with your wife, there's a relationship with your children, there's a relationship with your boss, your co-workers, your neighbors, uh, associates, business partners. Relationships are all over the place. And so we're going to talk about how to make a good relationship, how to maintain a relationship, and most importantly, when to let a relationship go. Because every relationship is not good for you. Every relationship is not right for you. And every relationship is not meant to last forever. And this is a time of self-reflection. This is a time where you reflect on your life and you reflect on all of your relationships. You go down the line and you ask yourself about each relationship and ask yourself, is this relationship good for me? Is this relationship with my husband good for me? Is this relationship with my wife good for me? Is this relationship with my friends and co-workers good for me? Is this relationship with my boss good for me? Is the question that you should be asking, is this relationship good for my ascension? Is this relationship good for my well-being? Is this relationship good for me internally? And so that's where you have to start, by asking the question about every relationship. And the thing what you have to start doing, you have to start doing two or three things. And the first thing is you're going to cultivate that relationship and make it grow. Cultivate is a agricultural term where uh, you take care of the plant or the whatever it is you're growing out of the ground. You're taking care of, you cultivating it. You're giving it proper sunlight. You're giving it the proper water, and you watching over it and making sure that it grows. That's the same thing with relationship. And then there are some relationships that are like weeds. You just have to let them die. As much as you hoped or wanted them to work, and you trying your best to keep this thing alive. I remember a couple of times I tried to grow something, and no matter what I did, that thing just would not grow. It withered. And I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong. And some relationships are like that. No matter what you do, that relationship is withering. It's withering away. Relationships, I believe, should come natural. There shouldn't be there should be a certain amount of effort, but it shouldn't be like pulling a heavy wagon up a hill. And relationships are very important. Relationships you have are very important for your ascension, for your growth, for your happiness, for your joy. If you mess around and get in the wrong relationship, you will be miserable and you will not grow. It will stunt your spiritual growth if you are in the wrong relationship. If you are in the right relationship, you will be happy and you will grow like a beautiful flower. You grow and you'll blossom because you are in the right relationship. Well, how do I know who to get in a relationship with and who? And then it comes back to this resonance. Who do you resonate with? Who resonates with you? And you can tell a lot about when you're just talking to someone. If you resonate with what they're saying and they resonate with what you're saying, and there is a aura, there is a vibration between the two of you that seems to just connect. And you feel like something awakens inside of you when you're around this person. And something awakens inside of them when they're around you. You give each other things. You tell each other deep, meaningful things. You do things for each other. You call each other. You're concerned about one another. These are good, healthy relationships. Even if you had a disagreement, you find some way to come together, to come back together. One of you got to apologize. One of you not going to be happy till one of you apologize. If the other one don't seem like they want to apologize, you go apologize. You feel like you was in the right because you want to keep that relationship. Now, there are toxic relationships where one person is using the other person, where one person is abusing the other person, where one person is just mean to the other person. And a lot of times, they showed you one face in the beginning, and once you get in a committed relationship with them, they show you their true face. They show you the real face. They show you the face that they had all along. They was wearing a mask at first. And the relationship turned toxic. The relationship turned sour. You became miserable because of what you're going through. People use other people. They get in relationships with nothing more than to use that other person. They pretend like they want to be that person's friend. They pretend like they like that other person. And they'll even agree with the other person, laugh at that person's jokes, and be all happy with that person. All along, it's been a plot to try to use that person, try to take that person's resources, try to drain that person dry. There's relationships like this all over the world. There's business partnerships like this. There is friendships like this. There are marriages like this. Yes, some of you have experienced relationships like this. And I'm here to tell you it is of utmost importance that you get rid of the toxic, uh, get rid of the toxic, abusive relationships. Get them out of your life. If you want to grow, if you want to be close to the Heavenly Father, and if you want to reach your higher self and then your source self, and you want to connect back to the Heavenly Father, the universe, the all, whatever you want to refer Him to, God, whatever you want to refer. If you want to do that, you got to get rid of your toxic relationship. You got to get rid of your abusive relationship. You got to get rid of the relationships where those energy vampires are draining you dry. You got to get those relationships out of your life at whatever cost. You got to get these relationships out of your life. I mean, I'm not saying do nothing bad to the person. What I'm saying is you have to just let this person know. And the thing is, when a person is draining you dry, when a person is a energy vampire in your life, and then you're in a relationship with this energy vampire, and they are draining your energy, you have to let them know that you're not good for me, and I have to let you go. And they might fuss and pout and ask why. You don't owe them no explanation. And a lot of times they know why you're trying to get rid of them. They know why you don't want to be around because they know that they're abusing you. People know when you're using and abusing other people, whether consciously or subconsciously. They deep down inside they know. But you got to do what's right for you. And if you're in a good relationship and you're in a right relationship, hang on to that relationship. If a relationship is helping you grow, if you're in a relationship where the other person or the other people are helping you grow spiritually, you got somebody's shoulder you can cry on. You got somebody that you can listen to. You got somebody that calls you when they're in trouble, and you can be their encourager. It seems like when you talk to them, the words just come to you, and you know just what to say to them to get them back right. If you find yourself not knowing what to say to somebody, that's a good sign that that person is on a whole different vibratory vibration than you. You ever be somewhere and there's just an awkward silence between you and the other person? An awkward silence. And then you'll be with somebody and there's a peaceful silence. Awkward silence is you don't know what to say to the other person. You don't know what to say or how to talk to the other person or how to come at the other person or whatever. That's the awkward silence. Then there's the peaceful silence where y'all ain't really talking about nothing, but y'all are just enjoying each other's auras. Y'all just enjoying each other's close vibrations with one another. In a word being said, y'all just enjoy being around one another. Y'all enjoy the love that bounces off one another. I'm here to tell you that relationships, and I'm talking to somebody, your relationships are very important. The company you keep is very important. Even Jesus had 12 disciples, and one betrayed him. And his reasons for betraying him, that's a whole different video. Many of the people, if you read, many of the people that walked with him, went to his speeches and everything, and went to hear him speak. A lot of them betrayed him in the end. They testified against him in court. The same people that he healed and same people that he helped. We like to call those backstabbers. They backstab you. They act like you're a friend one minute, then They turn around and they steal from you. They stab you in the back. They lie on you. They gossip about you behind your back. You tell them your deepest, darkest, most intimate secret, and they go tell everybody. That's not a friend. And you need to get out of that relationship. But if you got somebody you can tell your most deepest, darkest, intimate secret to, and they will hold it close to their vest and they won't tell nobody, that's a true friend. That's a good relationship. A good relationship is somebody that's not based on what you got. You can have $1 billion. They'll be your best friend. And you can lose it all the very next day, and they'll still be your best friend. That's what true friendship is about. What is a good relationship? A good relationship is both of you resonating in the same vibration. Two star seeds that's from the same part of the source coming together here on earth. It's almost like you felt like you know this person forever. And you probably have. Y'all just happened to meet in this time on earth. So I cannot urge you enough to analyze your relationships. Analyze each relationship in your life. And one by one, start getting these toxic, abusive, energy vampire relationships out of your life. And some of them will be hard. Because some of those people that are draining your energy, that are sucking you dry, you're feeding them. And they don't want to starve. And so they're not going to leave easy. They're not going to just go away. You might have to tell them multiple times. You might have to take drastic measures to get this person out of your life. But if this person is stunting your growth, if this person is stealing your joy, and you're not happy around this person, you're not comfortable, you feel like you're walking on eggshells around this person, you feel like at any given moment that, it's going to turn sour, something ain't going to go right, that's a toxic relationship. And many of you out there are suffering silently, suffering and in pain because you are in toxic relationships. You are in unhealthy relationships. That's where your unhappiness is right there. You're unhappy. It's not because of the money. It's not because of the job. It's not because of anything else. It's your relationships that you got to sit down and figure out. And there are a lot of happy people out there because they know this one trick, or they know this one rule. Is I don't deal with toxic and abusive relationships. I don't deal with people that are not good for me. I don't deal with people that are bringing me down. I don't deal with people that bring my vibrations down. I don't deal with people that I can't resonate with and that can't resonate with me. Oh, I won't do. I mean, I'll treat you all right. I'll treat you kind. I'll treat you like I'll give you the respect of another human being. But I'm not finna be in no relationship with you, just like you're not finna be in a relationship with me. Many of you resonate with these videos. Some of you resonate, some of you don't. And that's okay. Find one that you do resonate with and watch that one. It's like, eating some fish. You pick the bones out and eat the meat. A lot of times I watch videos and I hear things that I resonate with, and the same person will say something that I don't resonate with. So I pick that bone out and continue eating the fish. So the simple thing is, my daughter says I repeat myself a lot, and maybe I do. Maybe I'm just trying to re-emphasize Or maybe I run out of things to say, I don't know. But the main message that I'm trying to get across today is sit down, even if you got to use paper and pencil, analyze your relationships. Get those bad relationships out of your life if you expect to grow spiritually. Because bad relationships will stunt your spiritual growth in a heartbeat. They will make you miserable. It will steal your joy. In some cases, steal your money. They'll steal your peace. And you giving your love and your heart to people that's just stomping on it. They just stomp it on your heart left and right. Every time you give them your heart, they stomp on it. Stop giving them your heart. Stop giving people your love that don't deserve it. Give God your love. Give God your heart. Give the Heavenly Father. I mean, if you don't have no relationship, if you don't have no friends, if you, don't nobody like you, say, don't nobody like me, I don't have any friends. The Heavenly Father is your friend. The Heavenly Father, if you got a right heart and you treat people right and you doing the right thing, why wouldn't the Heavenly Father want to be your friend? I'm your friend. If you're a good, decent person, I'm your friend. I'm your friend. You can get on this video and just pretend I'm your friend. I may not can see you, but I can feel you. I can feel you watching this video and resonating with what I'm saying. That's what it's about. We all need each other. We all need good people in our lives. We all need somebody in our life that we can lean on, somebody we can call and talk to, somebody that we can cry on, someone that can call us, someone that can depend on us when we need them. And that's what it's really about. Having the proper relationships in your life and getting rid of the toxic ones. So do that for me, and I guarantee you'll be a happier person. God bless, and look for the next video.